Hello. This afternoon I asked my students to provide me with 5 things at random: a job, a location, an animal, a flavor, and a problem. I didn't tell them what this was for before I did it, and I wrote these things on the board and then informed them that for the next 20 minutes until it was time to dismiss, they would write a story including those elements, and that the stories would be turned in at the end of the day and I would look at them. So I've done that. And here are some of them chosen more or less at random. Here we go. Ahem. Once there was a wolf who lived in Colorado. The wolf's job was a pilot. He loved being a pilot. One day he was on the way to his job and he stopped at the store to buy chocolate. He realized that he was like 1 or 2 hours late. He was so fast because he was late to work that he crashed into another plane, and that caused a plane crash. Don't be in a hurry. Once there was a time... Oh, I'm sorry, I messed that up. I'm going to start that over again. Once upon a time, there was a wolf and his pack. They were on their way to Colorado to taste chocolate ice cream. That makes you smarter like my teacher, Mr. Chance. If he could get any smarter. So, back to the story. They got on an airplane flying off the ground while eating kolaches. 2 hours later, the pilot started to put on some soft music, and right before his eyes, he was dozing off. He pinched himself and had a few kolaches. Meanwhile, the wolves were sleeping while the pilot was puking, and then the plane crashed, and the rest is ugly. One time, there was a wolf who lived in Colorado, Denver, Colorado. The wolf's name was January. He was born in January. January's favorite food was chocolate. January used to be a chocolate taster, but he got fired. Now January was searching for a job. He was walking through the streets. He saw a piece of torn paper that said, "Want to be a pilot? Well, call 281-555-9112. So, January called the number and became the world's first wolf pilot. 5 years later. As January Wolf was eating his favorite food, chocolate, the last piece fell out of his hand, and he went under to look for it, and before he knew it, he ran into the largest hamburger ever known to man, and he had a horrible plane crash. Last one, I think. Yes, last one. Here we go. Once there was a wolf named Bob. One time in Colorado, he got aboard a plane. He accidentally killed the pilot. Then the co-pilot came into the control and Bob killed him. Then there was a plane crash, and he fell into the evil Cocoa Valley. There he lay unconscious. When Bob woke up, he saw the terrible chocolate monster with its frightening cocoa cannon. So he ate it. But then he saw a Chocosaurus Rex. So he ate it. Then he fell asleep. That night he died of illness. The end. Thank you.